intro.
Can I hear nothing?
Don't hear.
God, I'm sorry.
Hello. See if we can get the camera over. We're finally here.
Hi.
We had a bit of a client emergency tonight, so Angela just took her time looking after our clients.
Of course.
Which we do. They come first. And you can't see you. It's there now. Oh, it's just to take off the volume here. That always happens. I forget to turn off the volume.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since the TV's been on.
I just got drawn to this card.
So how are we doing? Sorry we're a little bit late tonight, but we can run on a little bit later tonight. And tonight's subject is about dealing with a broken heart and dealing with rejection. And also because it's our anniversary this weekend, the year married, we thought it'd be a good subject that you could overcome hurdles in relationships, in work, in rejection, and also being rejected by your family in some sense, Angela. You know, because rejection means a lot of different things. It's not just love, it could be work. And how you can overcome that and see yourself having a positive outcome.
Embracing the love. Seeing the love.
Seeing the love, that's it. I've got the love teacup tonight.
And
it's like...
Oh, it's certainly the gay one.
Oh yes, it probably is the gay one, but it's a lovely teacup.
That's
so
okay,
it's what I like to do that, yes. So how are we all doing? And you know, we've got a lot of events coming up, and I'm a lot better, so thanks to everyone for all the get well. And you know, I've got a lot coming up, so it's good to kind of get back out there, Angela. And, you know, you're throwing me out anyway because you've been nursing me for the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's like and working, yes. So how are we all doing? Can you all hear us and see us okay? Waiting for the comments coming back, yeah.
Comments. Yes. Oh. Can't believe that's been a year married. It's been quite a challenging year though.
Yeah.
But we've had some nice things happening. Like a few weeks ago I was working at, I'll say this slowly, we was working at a really nice place we got asked to go to. It was just a joy and good for my work.
Yeah. It was a lovely, and that's the funny thing was before we went there, and I don't know if we went to wear my silver tinfoil hat, but when I went for a while, we seen a drone fly over, a massive military drone, and it was only 2 days later that I was ill. So was that a coincidence, Angela? It's like I just wonder sometimes.
Maybe the thought did it, because it's all about the subconscious and the conscious. So maybe the thought did it, but it was bad enough.
Yeah. So we'll go on to some of our positive top tips or quotes. And this is what I did today. Open your heart, let the positivity shine through, and love fiercely without fear. You'll be amazed at the incredible transformations that unfold in your life. And that's my daughter. I was at Burkhead, arms out, and she was really embracing it. She wanted that photo on top of the hill. Now, every great love starts with a great story. And you create your own. Well, we've got a 500-year-old story to tell you about.
Yeah, and guess what?
And we'll show you in a wee minute when we go over these posts, these quotes, Angela. We'll show you all about it. So our story is amazing. So now, when you make the effort, you do become a legend. So don't waste time thinking about it. Just do something. Get up, show up, and show the world you're an effing legend. Is that right, Angela? There we go. There's a true love. It's real and meaningful, especially when you find it. If you believe in true love, you will find it eventually, or it'll find you. Is that all right?
Right. Yes.
Enthusiasm.
I'm just tired. Sorry. It's been the last few weeks. It's been a very busy time, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
But I have been doing a lot of talking and quite a few tea leaf
reading parties.
Or
Did you start today with a loving smile, Angela?
Always do my affirmations every morning, and embrace the day with joy. Every day flows to me with ease, joy, and glory.
Yeah.
And grateful for all that happens during that day.
Now, just on the subject of love, let's see if I can get the big camera on again. Main zoom. So, you know, a lot of you, we kind of kept it quiet a little bit because in some ways we're not embarrassed, but we're getting a little bit unsure about it. Our love story went kind of public, it's like, and we were in the Daily Mirror, New Year's Day, and a lot of us who don't know us, we, Angela came for a past life regression.
We don't have to speak about everything.
Have to speak about it, not everything, but we had a past life together, seemingly. I did burst out laughing when we first met and we did the regression, but things have happened since then.
Yeah,
we've checked the facts, we've checked everything out, and it's an amazing story, and you can read on the media part of my website. But this week, we're actually featured in an Australian magazine, Take 5, and we're actually in the front page. And the article is on the website as well. If you go to the media part of my Be Happy Region webpage, and you can have a read of it and look at it. And we're on the second page. We're totally overwhelmed by it, and you know, it's definitely. And you know, we're quite. You know,
I'm not very good at this. Sorry.
It's quite a privilege to kind of get that big feature.
I would never manage that shop in telly.
For my cousins that are over there, this should be up and about, you know. Take 5's the name of the magazine, and we're going to be in.
But this is March's version.
Yeah, it's March's version. We're going to be in Fate and Fortune as well. They're taking the story. So that's just why we chose a subject about healing a kind of, or healing a heart in some sense, because you just never know what's around the corner, do you, Angela? And no, we do have challenging lives at times. And we've both had challenges in our relationships in the past, in families, and it's life in general. And we've overcome them, and we've learned some really good techniques and holistic treatments as well, Angela, because we know some of these treatments work because we use them ourselves.
Yep, we do.
You know, especially likes of, I love giving myself Reiki and doing Reiki, and you've been doing that probably a little bit longer than myself, Angela, and you're now running classes and teaching Reiki.
Yep, Angelic Reiki, and the next one is at the end of May. I've got people in it already. There's room for some more if you want more information, just get in touch. But it's such a joy to do the classes. And
we've got great feedback when.
Wow, yeah.
I help out too. I just do what I'm told by Spirit and by Angela. But it's such a loving experience. And if you've had using Reiki and you're attuned to that, Usui Reiki, I still recommend doing angelic Reiki attunements. It's slightly more, I would say it's a bit more powerful and a bit more enlightened because it opens up different dimensions, I would say, Angela. What would you say to that?
The people in the classes, I mean, I do Usui myself. That's how I started. I wasn't bonding. That's another story about love. I wasn't bonding with my wee baby. I wanted so death for years and years, and finally got one, and we weren't bonding. So I went and learnt Usui Reiki because I felt drawn to it, and an amazing Kate Atkins teacher. But it branched out and ended up helping others. And this is me just decided, it's just for me, which a lot of people come and doing Reiki say, I'm just want to do it for me. But the people are drawn to you, and it's a joy to do and receive. But people in the classes that have done Usui do notice the difference. But it's all energy. All energy you feel you need to do and use for your greater good, just use it.
So, if any of you had any experiences of Reiki, good, bad, or indifferent, that you want to talk about,
Yeah.
Because some people, when they come for Reiki, they have what you call a healing crisis, Angela. Sometimes, and it's like you imagine all this stuff's been built up and all these emotions.
We've renamed it to a healing experience.
A healing experience, yeah, and it helps get it out in the open, so you can deal with it and finally get rid of it. So, expect that sometimes.
Because you get some people, they'll say the next day, "Oh, I don't know what you did to me that day, but oh my goodness, I feel so much better now, but the next day I was crying and I felt," no, that doesn't happen with everybody, but it's what your body needs to do.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be me, because it wouldn't be the practitioner, because they're the channeler. They're the radio, not the DJ. And it's all done for the highest good with the best healing possible. Perfect. Everything's perfect. Channeled.
Yeah. There's one of my friends logged on, Andy there. Hello, Andy. And Andy we're just organising, Andy sadly lost his wife, and we're organising a bit of a fundraiser. And you can maybe type up, Andy, and let people know. And I'm doing a show in Nairn, and I have to get all the stuff organised tomorrow and get it up in the 2nd of June. 2nd of June, isn't it? Yeah. And so we haven't got that up on the website yet, but it will be. So we'll be up in Nairn. But we've got a few events coming up, so I'll just go through the events just now. We've got the spiritual workshop started again. Of course, we've got Angela's Reiki, Angelic Reiki attunement level to practitioner, and we've got the psychic night in the Gordon Arms on the 30th of June.
That's such a lovely place.
It's a lovely old hotel.
They've had their
200 years old it is.
Yeah, and they've had the upstairs suite.
They've totally got it down.
The dance,
really nice.
where
Yeah.
they do all the weddings and dances, and that all done.
Now in their middle
beautiful.
floor, they've got a lovely kind of function room, small function room. It's ancient, and it was
room. Beautiful.
The owner, the granddad, who was the owner originally, loved that room, and I actually brought him through to his grandson and freaked him out. But we're going to do 2 spiritual development classes in there, and see how it goes. It's such a lovely room. It's a bigger room, so we can take more people on our courses now as well. And of course, we've got the Tea Leaf Freedom Party at the Snug, and it's coming. You'll see the poster come around again. But that's an amazing experience. We're going to a slightly bigger venue, and the Snug Cafe is amazing. There's lovely food and cakes, and I highly recommend. I was out there for breakfast the other day, and avocado. I was quite healthy with avocado and poached eggs, Angela. It's quite healthy, but he does the normal kind of stuff. And one of the things I like about Phil the chef is he cares for gluten-free and vegan people as well. So highly recommend there. And that's the psychic supper that I'm doing here on the 7th of July. So there's a lot of events coming up.
Was that a year since your first one?
Roughly a year.
Yeah.
The summertime. And we're looking at doing some events in Lossiemouth and Inverness and up north as well. So there's a lot coming up. And of course, we're down in Fort William. We nearly forgot about that. Cool Community Centre, the 19th. Just do a small event, but as I lived there, I'll try to help out the local youth club. They've just kind of opened up, and our kids used it, so we want to kind of keep funds going for it and doing a little fundraiser there. So anyone's in the Fort William or Carpet area, please come along the Friday night. It's £15 a ticket, and I'm putting a third of that to the club, plus there'll be a raffle, and I think they're going to make some cakes and stuff as well, so see what happens. So that's enough of the events, but let's get back to kind of the main subjects tonight that we're talking about, and it's how do you heal a broken heart? There's somebody coming to you, Angela, and you've moved with quite a lot of people lately who are kind of, you see, opening up to maybe the holistic side a little bit, and some people are saying there's Ruth Bisco, myself had all sorts of emotions coming out when doing the courses. Yeah, and you do when you're doing courses, Reiki and spiritual development, because something gets to you. And Michelle, hello Michelle, it's good to see you. And Jason, I've heard Reiki and find it emotional sometimes. It can be emotional. As I can't see the screen here because I've got glasses on, so I'm just reading out. And Andy's there as well, so you can say hi to Andy. And we actually met Andy through the Forest kind of Spiritualist Church, and it's a lovely wee
That was a lovely night.
meeting. I don't think I have him on this month. I
No.
think it's back in July. But I do the spiritual churches now and again in pure mediumship. I do love going back to doing the pure mediumship in the churches as well. So it's nice to do that now and again. But my psychic shows are totally different. There's a bit more entertainment involved, and you get the past life, which is totally amazing. And I do the fortune cookies and the tables and the cards as well. So everybody gets something from my events. Because you can't go around everybody, can you, Angela? There's sometimes in from 50 to 150 people there.
Yeah, that's why the bigger tea parties, we can't go round everyone, but we'll go round the tables and show you how to read your tea leaves.
It's really
I
good.
mean, that's why, it's all about the intent of what you see in the teacups. But I've been getting crow's feet. If I'm not staring at feet, I'm staring into a teacup. But and then when you hold it back, you're seeing other things. It's a joy to do.
Yeah.
But when it's the bigger ones at bigger events, that's a lot of teacups to go around, and it'd be like midnight before we get out. So it's show you what to do. But it's such a good thing for you to do at home, which is one of the reasons it was created, for people to get together and have a nice cup of tea and some nice food and chat. Because for long ago, when people had problems and issues and they weren't sure what to do, they wouldn't go to counsellors.
There's Lindsay saying there, Angela.
And they would just get together in their neighbours with a cup of tea and to often take in their own cups as well, because that's what you did. They went home but if somebody could read the leaves, even better. They went home feeling better.
Remember when we did Lindsay Forbes, she's just come on and you're very good at the tea leaf readings. Our gang had a lovely. She had amazing cakes that she bought, weren't they? They were absolutely outstanding.
I was nearly done before our wedding.
That's right, yeah.
A month or something.
Lovely time, and we are doing, because I've not got the office now, and I'm just sharing Angela's. I am out and about, and I can visit people's homes now.
You're doing a pop-up tea party.
Yeah, so doing
tea
party, because I do a lot more videos, so it wasn't worth having the office there all the time, and I was only in it half the time, to be honest, Angela. And I've got all the technology at home now, so we're having a lot more fun at home and doing some more online stuff as well. And out on the road as well. So, pop-up tea parties if you like one, or if you got a small group you want some readings. But you have to be sober, guys, when I come, or there's no readings. Yes. So there's a warning. Because people get emotional when we drink, don't they? Because we've had bad experiences with people when drinking at shows and events, so we try and police it a little bit. It's nice to have a wee glass of wine or a wee pint or something.
If it's a tea reading party for somebody's special birthday, what we've done, or an anniversary or something, or I've been asked to do baby showers, which there's details on that as well. But it's just keeping it at a minimum, and so that it does flow good.
Yeah. We don't mind people having bring their own prosecco and stuff like that. The celebration, it is about having fun too, and working with spirit. But we don't like people who are totally steaming and kind of ruin it for everybody, because it is an emotional experience when you get a message from a loved one, and we're not in control of that. It's spirit or your loved ones are.
If people are quite, say, having drinks before they come, then when you have been drinking, what do you speak quite loud? And if Derek's channeling a message, or I am, it's hard to, even with it's quite distracting. Yeah.
And when I'm feeling somebody around me just now, so I don't know who it is, but because I think I've just opened up to the spirit realms mediumship wise, and it's not often I do that when I'm on lives. But I've got a female here, and she must have had a chest condition or something, and I've got a kind of Ness sounding name, so I don't know what's the second name. Very quiet, and I feel she's straight above the person, or when I go straight above, it's mother, grandmother, or whatever. It's somebody above me, not to the side, it's coming through. So I'm not sure, Michelle. I'm looking at you. If this energy belongs to you.
I know who it is.
And Anne's picking something up as well. But there's a strong energy, a feminine energy here,
I know
a very mother figure here. That's coming through strongly for somebody. So if somebody's resonating with that, just put a wee text up and we'll maybe look at it further. But you pulled a wee card here earlier on, didn't you?
Yeah.
When we first started.
Right. So, good news is on the way. Public recognition or awards. Oh, how cool.
Well, that's when we get our magazine, and that's for everybody, or us. It's like so public recognition. So,
enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because we're having a wee night away for our anniversary
in Aberdeen.
Aye.
Yeah.
And it's there's a good deal on a hotel with a swimming pool.
Yeah.
So even better.
So Ruth's asking what was the name. I haven't tuned in properly to it, but I got an S sounding name, so it sounded like Sarah, Sandra. It was a Ness. It's a sounding name. I'm trying not to open up mediumship wise because I'll be here all night if I did that. But because I want to focus on yeah. So sometimes if that resonates with you, get in touch and we can maybe have a private session. But
what's Michelle saying about our tea leaf reading?
My last tea leaf reading with Angela was amazing.
Oh, that was with the trolley, wasn't
That's
it?
Right,
yeah, and you was going on holiday and stuff, wasn't it? Yeah, that was good. Yes.
Yeah.
I love the tea leaf reading.
And the person that's here and she won't go away. It's like it's saying that she never got a chance to say cheerio, or the person never got a chance to say cheerio before she died, because she couldn't speak herself and the person couldn't get to her near the end of her life. So she wants to come through.
Because I'm feeling
the one is there. There's definitely an energy here.
I felt it before.
I've even got my mediumship cards to pull them here, but thanks. Yes, it's my grandma. She's been giving me strength around me. Okay, what was her name then? Michelle. Because I definitely feel, and it's definitely because I feel drawn to you now. It's like so. Michelle was the one I was drawn to earlier on. Yeah. And sometimes that happens randomly because I wasn't expecting to do mediumship tonight, but there's definitely an energy around. It's very strong. And one of my friends lost her wife this week, and her funeral's tomorrow, and I want to send love to them all. And if everybody sends healing to my friend Alan Law, he actually helped me in the early days doing my kind of bit of a DJ for me and comparing my shows, and lots of love to him and his family. If he's tuning in, or any of the families tuning in, could you send healing and love to them for their service tomorrow for his wife. It's just so sad. She's so young as well, Yeah. But these things happen, and it's how we deal with that. And that's a broken heart as well, because broken heart could be a loss. It's not just a kind of breakup in a marriage or something.
The grieving, but it's all about time.
Yeah, Phillips. That could be the Phillips, the S sound Phillips. Could be, yeah. Michelle. But she's quite a character anyway, Michelle, if she was around you. She's quite witty and quite humorous as well. And she's kind of wanting you to dress up for a party that's coming up or something. And I feel there's some, either you're going on a date or something, there's something coming up where you're going to meet a nice man. It's like, so there's something coming up for you.
It's a nice man.
Because, yeah. So, interesting.
It's something to do with a ceremony or an award thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And well done.
Well done. So, we normally kind of pull a few wee cards and stuff like that, but has anyone had any experiences of, being badly rejected either from work or a relationship where you feel, you couldn't understand why it ended or whatever, or why you never got that date, and how you dealt with it, and how, and let's see if we can give you some advice of people who's out there dealing with rejection, because the biggest thing is you've not to put a lot of energy to it, Angela. Is to let things go.
No, because that's being needy.
Yeah.
As well. It's all about taking control back.
Yeah.
And it was about the conscious and the subconscious. So we do access bars. Has anybody had an access bar treatment before?
That's amazing.
Like
It's
your
kind of
bar
like
from
it's points in your head
really
that we touch.
works on how you should see things.
Yeah, it really kind of
how the movie should be, not what you think it is. Because the mind does play tricks on you.
Yeah. I was sending my post today, and it's like, imagine that you were holding ice. I think it was yesterday's post. And you imagine all, I mean, we're made of water, you know what I mean? Imagine we're hanging on to all that hard ice and how heavy it can become as well. And when you shine the light on it and you kind of smile at it and it starts dissolving, how good does that feel? You're not carrying that weight.
Yeah.
And that's what we've got to do. It's not
where
hang on
does
to
it
things.
melt out the body?
Yeah.
Which part of your body? Because often rejection, you feel it not just in your heart, you feel it at other areas of your body. You start questioning your home or everything.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the matter with me? So you go into victim mode.
Yeah.
And really you forget the beautiful soul that you are. And what I say to clients is that you have a body, that's the physical, but you are the soul, right? So think of the house as the physical, the body, and the tenants as the people living in the house as the soul. So to keep your house in order, you have to paint it, keep it tidy, to make it feel loved and look nice. And you want people to come to your home as well. Well, not everybody, but you want to feel happy. You want people to come home and feel. So that, think of your body like a home, like a house, and really kind of love it. You know, get something nice for yourself.
So there's Sonia Hammond, and we messaged, hi Angela and Derek, send you love from Sonia and Angus, and she's on YouTube. So welcome to our YouTube viewers as well. We're on Twitch as well tonight, and Jin Suri is saying we're not being able to express the throat, and she kind of mentioned this. When the throat chakra was blocked and you can't speak, like I was when I had my flu and stuff, I couldn't get it out there and I had to cancel a show. And a lot of it was probably down to some of the changes that I had as well. And I wasn't particularly happy with them at the time. I can't move office and stuff because that was my safe place, wasn't it, Angela? I was moaning, I have to move.
Sulking.
Sulking was not the word. And
he was getting Missy's wife being next door.
That's right. Yeah, was that as well. But when I got back into the house, I realised we've got such a beautiful garden, and I've got a fairy garden, and I'm more relaxed actually working in a video in the house than I was in the office because there was always a door banging and people coming in, and so I've got more privacy for the
you
video.
miss your big chair, though, don't you?
I've got a big chair upstairs. So,
no, but your
my big. Sarah's got it. She's been on. She's got my reclining chair. It was so comfortable. But I've got for the kind of the treatments where the hypnotherapy and past life regression, the Reiki, I still do them at Angela's, and we still share office, and we do joint treatments as well. We do a soul to soul treatments. So there's Claire. Hello, new to the page, and Heather Lane. Hello, guys. So we've got a few. We're hoping to have the chat show nearly every Thursday now. I'll have different guests. Tonight I've got my wife Angela because it's our anniversary, and that's why we've got the subject. Yeah, we've got the subject of broken hearts and dealing with rejection.
Yeah, because in our story in this magazine, I remember saying to the journalist, it's like not to give up, just to keep going, because you just never know what can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to have that duvet days, but there's a limit. Same as like when we was in lockdown, there's only so much days we could be in our dramas, and well, I didn't, but it's like you have to come out into the real world and never wear your heart in your sleeve, but say, you know what, I've experienced that. What have you learned from that experience of rejection, and how can you embrace that in the form of love?
And we had such a lovely wedding last year, and our actual anniversary is on Sunday, Claire, so thanks anyway. But we're going away on Saturday, and we're going to go around some romantic castles and stuff on Sunday, if the weather's good. If not, I think we'll be in the pub having some Prosecco's, Angela.
Who's driving home?
We'll come home early. It's like
No, we'll go to. We'll do something. Yeah,
we'll do something. Yeah.
We love. We've got a Visit Scotland card, so we don't even have to worry about paying to get in, and that is such a good value. The National Trust card is so good. So that's what we're going to do.
There's a couple of messages here. There's Heather Lane. You had my heart broken. That's why I've never opened my heart again. We'll speak about that. And Sonia saying happy anniversary. Angela.
Thank you.
I'm back to seeing things again. And Angus.
You'll have to come and see us.
Come and see us, yeah. We have got the workshops coming up, and they're in a lovely hotel, the Gordon Arms Hotel in Fochabers. I've got 2 workshops. I'm planning a third. In an amazing room. It's just, if you go into this room, you feel the energy in there. It's an old room, and it's in the middle of the hotel, isn't it? It's just a lovely room, and there's soup and sandwiches as well, and teas and coffee. So it's a great afternoon, a great day's event.
But what I'm planning is, and everybody smiles when I've had quite a good feedback about it. I've got this group of ladies called Holistic Chicks, and it's like-minded.
Don't worry, guys, we're setting something up too.
Can I finish?
Okay.
It's like-minded ladies who like to do holistic things, and that could be anything from the holistic slumber, tea leaf development, loads of other nice things. It's holistic, but we're looking to organise events, holistic chick events, which are open to bigger groups, and there'll be goodie bags. So one of those is a 1920s ladies' night. The 1920s loved their spirituality, but also it was about the strength in the women in that days and how they embraced their femininity, but also they had their masculine sides as well. So I'm looking at the dancing, the fashion, the flapper dress, but also doing some other things, a nice meal and things. So a nice evening, but doing it as a fundraising event. And there's got to be other events like that as well. So there you go.
And just getting back to Heather there, and it's I remember when I was in Fort William, single parent, and I felt a bit rejected from one of the girls that I was kind of chasing after. You could see Angela at the time, and I feel a bit down. And you get 2 kids and a lot of time. I was running after my granny; she wasn't well, and I felt quite miserable. And I went to.
Wallowing.
I was wallowing, yes, I was. And I went to do a show in. I went to do a show in Loch Lomond, and I wasn't too bad. The show it was a bit noisy because it was near the reception and stuff like that. And I met this lady at the end. She wanted to have a reading with me the next day, and she said, "Derek, sit down." And she showed me this photograph, and she says, "That's me." I said, "I thought that was her granny. Look at it, like an old photo of her." I says, "No, that's me. It's the day I left my husband." And she says, "I was 61. And I says, "How old do you think I am now?" And honestly, I was looking at her, and she says, "You look at least 10 years younger than what the photograph was." So I said, "You're 65, maybe?" And she says, "Derek, I'm 78. I've travelled the world twice, and I've shagged 2 millionaires." And I just gave her a big hug. I thought, that's amazing. Now, her husband, who she was with for 35 years, he got paid off and made redundant and stuff like that, and he spent all his money in drinking, gambling, basically. And she had enough, and that was the day she walked out. And very hurt, very broken, but she took charge, and she went out and enjoyed herself. And she was travelling Scotland at the time when she came and seen me. Now the weird thing is, Angela, she never turned up the next day for a reading, and nobody seen her. So I just wonder if I was an angel. But it's good to have that memory and see when she did that, and she told me that story. I got I got this energy within me. It's like it started to heal, and I started to accept my situation, and I ended up moving back to Aberdeen. And guess what happened? I met someone. Or she met me. What would you say?
We were brought together.
We were brought
It
together.
was the angels.
And now we're married and whatnot. So, Heather, if I can do it, you can do it. Right? Is that not right, Angela? And
It's all about.
it's not as easy and straightforward as that, but it's just making that effort and making that start on yourself.
Doing something good for you each day to find your feet, to give you that connect with your soul again. Because when you feel like something like that's happened, whether it's a bereavement or you've left somebody or you've broken up, or even what got to me last year was I lost our dog. Lucky, he died. And that was 3 weeks before the wedding under COVID, and it really hurt. And for those of you that have lost dogs or cats or even,
it's so hard. It hurts.
And it wasn't until we come back from our honeymoon it hit me.
Yeah.
Where's my dog? So.
And we didn't get a chance to grieve then.
Yeah.
It was the loss of my uncle, and then I was in hospital.
And it was like, see, after the lovely wedding and our honeymoon, because we was down at Cornwall, was at St Michael's Mount. Have anybody been there?
Amazing
Beautiful
place.
energy.
Penzance.
In Penzance. Oh, felt beautiful angels there, the ley lines there. Anyway, came back and tried to. You just felt so flat after such a good time. So, but the way is to self-heal, do something good for you every day. Just go out for a walk, cry if you need to, but you can't get the tears out. Then watch a funny film, tears of
funny
joy,
people.
Or just do something. Keep a journal, but just do something to rebuild and restore and come out stronger, and that smile will come back. Because the smile's the way forward.
Well, Liz, just for Heather, I pulled a card for Heather there, and I'll pull a card for you in a wee minute, Claire. Reconciliation. That just means say reconciliation with the ex. It's someone from your past is returning to your life. That's interesting. So Heather, there's that one. Reconciliation. Now the next one I pull for you, and this is the romance card, is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this more fully. So you've got to start feeling the romance of yourself, fall in love with yourself, Heather, and start moving forward. And a lot of our clients, some of them are on there, have moved forward as well. Now, Claire, I've seen I've got the romance cards here. I'll pull you a wee card, Claire, and just if anyone wants a card now, we'll do 20 minutes, half an hour of quick card pulls.
Don't believe
this is for Heather.
Don't believe every shitty thought you have.
What's the back of it say? Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards.
That says it all, doesn't it?
That's the F card one.
The mind, there's the
and that was for Heather.
Yeah. So it's like the mind can take over. The power of the mind. Make friends with your mind.
And Claire, she's desperate for a wee card here. Oh, look at this for you from the romance cards, right? Claire, it's all about playfulness, right? And be more playful, right? To recapture romance and allow your inner youthful fun to shine. I do believe you've got a lot of fun and inner light in there, Claire, because you've got a lovely energy around you, maybe just lacking a bit of confidence. And I'm going to pull a wee tarot card. You're going to pull a wee F card for Claire.
Oh,
and
I'm just reading what Auntie said.
Yeah.
He says he's got to try and sort a DJ out for the.
Oh, that's good. So.
Oh, that's great.
That's good. Maybe wait to get all sorted out before I do the poster, Andy. But I'm looking forward to my wee show in Nairn. That's how you say it. Nairn.
It's like, fastest tune in the Highlands.
Yeah.
Nairn.
Now just getting back to Claire because we don't lose track where we are.
You think someone is lying? They are.
Somebody's lying. They are. That card says.
But you lie. There could be lying to yourself as well. What are you denying yourself? What are you talking yourself out of? So think that way as well.
This ties in with the next card.
And then the one that says I would be effing grateful. Shit could be much worse.
And she's got this: the Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So don't just jump into something. Or if you are in a relationship, take a bit of step back and try and value yourself first.
Don't give
see if you
your
are
all
valued.
when it's not time.
Right? Because it's a lovely card, that. It's like you're taking control and you're shining your light, but you're in control, Claire. Right. So as soon as we start the cards, everyone's after one. But Andy is wanting a wee card there. And I've seen you've been speaking to him. Angela, why didn't you pull a wee card for Andy? Because he doesn't know that you do readings as well. He doesn't know you do readings as well. He's never seen you in action. He's seen me in action because he was at the night of mediumship. Yeah, you were watching that night. So Andy, just for you, because
that's been Andrea's auntie.
Yeah,
so it does the tea leaf reading.
He's doing an amazing fundraiser. He's walking on a wing of a plane. I think is it a wing of a plane you're walking on, Andy?
Always fancied that. I've been interested in that when they did it in the 1920s and 30s. Remember? Yeah. It's amazing.
I'll get a card for you, Natalie, in a wee minute. Just to do Andy's first. He did ask earlier.
We're both that one. Yeah. These are the big ones. I've got the wee version of these for my wee hands at work.
Yeah.
And I love them. 19. Positive recognition.
Look at that. This will be for his fundraiser.
Yeah.
You put it closer a little bit so you can see that.
Here, Sarah. Are you there, Sarah? It's like I was doing a foot reading for Sarah earlier, and it was a flab like that. It was a flab like that. It was in her feet, and I thought it was the Tokyo flag.
Don't you read this out for Andy?
Yeah. No, I'll read it myself.
Okay. She's got her glasses on now. No,
I just had to. That flag really resonates with a few things. All right. Positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities.
So true, what he's organising just now.
I've got something to say to you, like folk would say in the pantomimes, it's behind you. And that's the message I'm getting. So it's behind. It's something that you have to relook at, brilliant.
Well, if he's walking on that wing of a plane, is it in Inverurie you think he's doing it?
Oh, hey,
the fundraiser, wouldn't you go and see it?
Yeah,
Natalie.
Just make sure there's no drones out.
Oh no. So, and I do feel, I think I was connected to you when we were there. I do feel her around to your side, but you've got freedom just now, and enjoy yourself. It's tough, and that was a message I think I gave you in the church as well. You enjoy yourself now, and you're helping others too, Andy. So that's great. Natalie, I'll do a wee, see, for people asking for cards, if we could see romance, or a tarot card or something, an angel card. Louise. Now we've got Natalie. I'll just pull a wee tarot card for you here. Power tarot cards. Oh, the High Priestess. Natalie called her. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Now, I feel that sometimes you're struggling with the message or the channel messages that you're getting because you're very intuitive and very sensitive. But sometimes you're not listening, and you get that confusion. Sometimes, like the brain fog, and you go and do something, and you change your mind, and the thing you're going to do in the first place was the thing you should have done. So, my advice is to listen to your first thought and go for it.
And then guess what?
And guess what? What's this one? The Six of Air. What's falling down here? The Six of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. taking a trip, Natalie. And I always say to people, we're only kind of scratching the surface here. If you want a proper reading, get in touch, you book online or get in touch with us. We both do readings, and Angela's got an amazing gift which she actually reads your, well, we say reading your feet, but it's more than just reading your feet.
Oh, what? Yeah, it's a channeled,
yeah,
it's
amazing.
Channeled,
Yeah.
spiritual and holistic foot reading. Was connecting with your soul, but on a soul level, but also from spirit as well. So you get wee footnotes and you see, looking at where you've been, but where you're heading.
I'm just pulling a card for Jin Suri. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like, oh, I love this.
Successful completion.
It's just a lovely card, isn't it? It's like, oh, lovely, successful completion here. I feel quite excited about this. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in an amazing job well done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey. But for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true.
Well, can I just say something? As you was reading out that card, I get images to express things. And what it was like, you know that feeling when you've just painted a room, you've done everything, and then you've got your new curtains up, or you've completed a room, and it just, you think, wow, that was a lot of work, but I've done that. So the room is to symbolise something that you've completed and done. That's what I'm saying.
I'm laughing at Andy's reply to some of your stuff. It says, "Cheers, Angela. Just hope it stays below me in the tent. Don't want the wing behind me." Let's get back. We've got Ruth, maybe next. Louise. That was for Ruth. We did, wasn't it?
Yeah. Louise. We have to do a
Jin
card
Suri,
for Louise.
and it was Ruth. Then we did Jin there.
Aye.
So Ruth and then Louise. And hello, Lee Roswell. She's helped me with the event in Fochabers in the Gordon Arms, and it's for the Friendship Club there, and she helps and organises with as well. They're doing a raffle for, and hopefully get a donation as well. So that was the show I had to cancel in Bucky, but I will organise another event in Bucky for them. But we're doing a raffle for them in Fochabers. So people who are looking to come to the event on the 30th of June, big event in the Gordon Arms Hotel. Details on the website, and you can book from hotel as well. Just selling tickets. Alison saying hi. Paul and Alan. And Lee's want a card to you and Andy. Michelle. So, there's loads here. We'll go back to where we were. We've got Ruth to do. Ruth, do you want to do a quick card for Ruth, and we'll both do Louise afterwards? I like the sound of that, Louise. We'll both do Louise. Didn't you come round and see us? I haven't seen you for a while.
Oh, gosh.
But
there's another
party
10.
coming up.
Do you know what a day I'm having for the number 10, the day coming up in cards? Because there was the readings today I was doing, and number 10 was coming up, and it was on people's feet as well. And then we had the 10 earlier on twice, didn't we? Well, guess what? This is the 10 of abundance. It's for Louise. Do you see that?
Oh, look at that.
I'll read. It's all about the family.
I'll pull a romantic card for you.
for Louise. So heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family this grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. So this is about standing your ground, about what you've learned with your family growing up, and to be very firm, and to don't feel alone, and feel like you're being supported with the family here and in spirit. And because I know what's going on, and you've had a bereavement as well, love and light, and everything's going to be okay, Louise. And come and see me.
And Louise, look at that. True love. She'd be laughing at this. This is the romance of a lifetime. It's there. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
And he's got a helmet.
I'm intrigued.
So
what's the helmet got to
maybe a motorbike helmet.
Hey Louise, Alison Coyle. Hi to both. Can I have a car, please? And then we've got Paul and Alan, who's going through a bit of a tough time just now. And I always say to people, mindfulness actually helped me get me out of my corner as well. I was taking that breath and breathing properly. Because when you're pretty down or you're kind of tight, you don't breathe properly. No, so you're not getting the oxygen in. No. So I always do that deep breath.
And if you're not sleeping either, Well, I tell you what happened to me the other night. When I couldn't sleep proper, so I went through into the spare room so I could maybe just watch telly, but anyway, I ended up falling asleep. So I got up in the morning and I put my feet and it was something furry, and I thought, oh my God, Lucky. It's automatically, it was like what Lucky used to do with my dog. And then I looked down, it was that big Ted that Layla had. But it just for a second, I was back to over a year ago when I had my dog and had this joyous feeling in my heart. But it made me feel how much I would like to hear another dog at some point, but it's just not the right time. You have to allow yourself to heal. Give yourself that time.
We'll pull a wee card for Alison. So that was Polly working into. Ruth, we did do a wee card for you. You must have missed it. It's like
maybe not to be the right one. Maybe she's need another one.
We'll do another one in a minute. So it was Alison we were talking to there, wasn't it? That was Louise we were talking to earlier. Lee will get you after Alison. And so the Seven of Abundance, Alison. Such a lovely wee card. It's like out in the garden, relaxed. Very drawn to this garden.
And I'm drawn to the red.
Yep. Have patience. Sometimes dreams go slowly, but don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. So it's like if you feel you're a bit stuck in the rut, just accept it because it's going to change quite quickly. When I see the number 7, I think of July because I think July is going to be an extremely good month for you, Alison.
For seeds that have already been planted.
I think July is number 7 is a very lucky number for me, and it's a Chariot card as well as number 7. So things move fast when you're on the Chariot, trust me. So look out for July. Oh, we are now. Pauline, who was having a bad time. But I tell you what is it? Is it love, work, or just feel miserable, Pauline? Because I get a feeling, right? It's a combination, and it's like maybe some learned behaviours I've had from the past. Alison said, "Thank you." Combination of things that have kind of led to where you are. I'm seeing. I think you need an F card. I think you need a effort card. So
you need some effing yoga.
Oh, it's like, look at that. You see the words there. You need some effing yoga. Ancient shit is cool, and I like that. It's like it's getting in touch with your holistic self, your ancient, your past life self.
I'm a great fan of Louise Hay and the work she did. Okay.
If fear.
Yeah.
It will light your face. So
Louise Hay.
Yeah.
She's got many books out. She passed away now, but she helps you see the positive in life and how to think your way, heal your life, heal your body, heal your thoughts. So, what I was listening to the other day was one of our streams that was repeated on YouTube. Now, see, if you've had an experience in life which wasn't a pleasant experience, it was something not good, where you think, well, I'm glad that's over, I wouldn't do that again. Well, guess what? Sometimes it does come back.
Yeah.
but it's like if you do, it's how you. So if it does come back, it's like don't go put your energy down. Look at how you're gonna get through it again from and then because that's what the universe does. Sometimes things come back again, like how some folk can attract the same type of partners until they're learning.
Yeah.
Not just that, but other things as well.
I was talking.
So you should really look into Louise Hay, all of this.
Now, I'm working for another psychic company, you could say, and I just check on all the laws, what we're allowed to say and stuff on live. And we're not allowed to use the word artistic.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of the regulations. Like, we can't talk about health and finance and stuff on lives. And I asked her, well, why? Because sometimes we pick up challenging partners or family or stuff like that, and we can't use that word now. And I kind of see why, because if we use that word and people, it's a lot of people, it's a label, but it's also you have to be diagnosed that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's the same with all the other kind of mental health kind of diagnosis. We're not allowed to say it.
You can't diagnose, you can't label it. So yeah.
So if somebody's it's even if somebody's saying that, or they think their partner was artistic, don't say it on here because you can get into trouble. Because you're labelling somebody who maybe not in a diagnosis. I know Lee was wanting a card, Lee Rosewell. I said, because you really know Lee as well as I do. Do you want to pull a wee card for Lee? Hey, go for angels. Or what you're drawn to, the tarot card.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, King of Earth. A successful time, confidentially accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. How good when you do a lot with charity work.
Yeah.
Feel that folk like your energy. You're a doer.
She is that.
You get things going, and folk trust that you'll get things done and completed because your heart's in it, and that makes you feel better about things, doesn't it? So, but it's but it's also about being grounded as well, and I feel that's doing good things does keep you grounded as well.
I haven't to laugh because I pulled one of the F cards for you, right? And it says you're giving too many, so you're caring too much, too many Fs. And it's give zero. And there was a card there I quite liked. It's like, put down your phone because you need some you time, Lee. And you do so much for everybody else.
Yeah, but that's what's saying to be grounded.
Got to be time for you. Right?
Give you some mindfulness yourself.
Yes.
To do your what's next, because everybody's got to have a what's next.
And she says that sums up the next few days, actually. Nicely made.
What she say?
That sums up the next few days, she says. So I'm kind of, my phone's ahead where I'm kind of going through the cards here.
Oh, and there's Nina.
Aye, Nina's come on. Claire says thanks, and Natty Quadler says thanks. We'll pull a quick, before we forget Ruth, because she thinks you missed hers. We'll pull Ruth a quick card again. You better be listening this time, Ruth. Just a quick wee pull for Ruth.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it's the same. Oh, all right. Open your heart, since we're talking about hearts.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
Oh, yeah. It's the Cupid card, it's lover's card.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Number 6, the pink, and it looks like really serious because they look like they're committing there, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying the word is, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then follow the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant, healthy life. Yeah, a healthy heart's a healthy life. The same as in what we do in Reiki, it's all about the heart energy, and then that becomes the true energy for a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy flow of blood and oxygen pumping in there to make you feel good. But this is about, be a commitment to yourself as well. On your masculine and feminine side. Everybody's got a masculine and feminine side.
Colin has just liked the stream. It's like,
wow, I've never seen that happening before.
Yeah, people can get fancy likes.
Good.
Yeah, because we're getting streamed to Twitch and YouTube, so they all love this.
So anyway,
thanks. So, just
and Michelle.
Colin, hang on, who we missed? Michelle! Louise has had a card. We've got Michelle. Claire's had a card. And Marie Cockburn. So we'll do Michelle first, because she was on earlier on. Michelle. Romance card.
And I just had to get it.
Oh.
Oh, we have to get one of that ones now.
Oh, past life.
Past life, Michelle.
Past life.
Oh, he looks a bit alright.
Oh,
yeah?
Does he? he's another Outlander theme. It's like, it is. You have known each other before in this life. Could she be in the magazine next? It's like, I'm actually feeling things happening quite quickly again with you, Michelle. So I don't know what's going on with you.
The thing is, you see, with you being a hairdresser, you're at folks' crown chakra, and if you've ever had somebody coming in and you just feel really good. I know you like doing the hair and everything, but you like energetically.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a male. I just feel you're just gonna have this connection with a male, and it's all to do about the crown chakra, and whether you're doing his hair or. But there's something. Right. Anyway, this past life
just
card.
Before you can read you've got to pull the card and then read the meanings. And when you're doing that, and before you read the card, I'll just read this card out for you, Michelle, here, because it says a very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things in life. So it's big changes for you, and I know you've been through a tough time, but things are getting better, and it's your time to shine now.
Asia.
Yeah. Asia. Look at that. Past Michelle, Asia. So we need to find the card. I don't read the past life card because I like people to read them themselves and see what they make up.
Significant past life in Asia is influencing your current situation.
That's interesting.
You've learned group harmony and the sacrificing of individuality in the Asian culture. Lessons of that lifetime need to be balanced for your current life's culture. For instance, you may have been in the habit of suppressing your emotions and opinions in that lifetime. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
However, in this life, it's essential that you be aware of your next inner truth. Be true to yourself and be true to your heart. You're guided to express your beliefs openly. Okay, so just
times.
Speak it out.
When you hypnotise her when she's up the next time. It's like, yeah, definitely. Ginger Chara card. Maureen Cockburn. That was the next one after her. Maureen Cockburn. Let's see what you tune into there. What we're doing for? What we're drawing to a wee tarot card? Oh, big tarot card here. Maureen! Ooh! Tender-hearted, empathetic, patiently loving. The relationship developed to a new level. Trust your intuition. The word trust is standing out.
Time to let go.
Time to let go of the past, maybe. Care for yourself and others. This is a card that's like you're underwater, but you're shining. So it's like I feel as if I've been drowning in the past. It's like, and now it's time for me to shine and rise above. You know.
Move the F on.
There's a lot of sharks around you at the bottom here, so it feels a bit of backstabbing around you, Maureen. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Don't put energy to it. Use discernment, smile at it, and move forward.
I just feel that's about work stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
And who you're all working with, especially the feminine energy.
A lot of sharks. There's a lot of sharks at the bottom there.
I'm feeling that in my solar plexus actually.
To let us know. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. I just.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, it's gone quiet.
Right. You can tell me after. So, quick chat would be great. And he's just organising, so his card was right. You know, he's getting organised for his show. We've almost got 3 or 4 weeks to get it organised. Sarah, where are we just now? Then I should have had that. Teresa Louise. I should catching up. That's so tree. That sums up. Colin. Bit late to the party. Done Louise. Thank you. Too late, Denham Gilvery. If you look at that purple, what does that sum up to me? Lee's asking the colour purple. Colour purple is a third eye, Lee. And it's funny, at my speakers club last night, the colour purple came up quite a lot. And one of the questions I put out, what is your colour you dislike the most, was purple. And the lady said purple. And the two guys said their favourite colour was purple. So the different shades of purple. So a dark purple people don't like. The lighter purple, the kind of indigo purple, means quite a lot.
I love purple.
It's very spiritual. It's third eye.
A job well done.
Look at that. Lovely card on the purple card around it. 21. Job well done. So take the time out for yourself as well. Getting back to Ruth's committed to something spiritual. She says thank you. Carol can. So Colin, male one. Do you want to do a reading for Colin? Yeah.
Right.
He's a bit up and down just now, Colin, aren't you? It's like, well, I've got to laugh sometimes. It's better than crying.
Oh, there we go. Listen, number 9. It's the Hermit card. And it's Archangel Raziel. Now, I had a card about Archangel Raziel for my client previously, and it's all about your head and asking for what you would like and to pull in what you feel you need. But it's about quieting your mind, and sometimes you do just have to take yourself off somewhere quiet to sort of catch up with yourself. So this is number 9. It's the Hermit card. See, Raziel. Yeah. So it's like spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So sometimes when life's busy, we're not really being in touch with ourselves. So just having that time out to just listen to what you really want, which is why I do foot whispering, because everything goes to the feet. If you want to know how you are, look at your feet. Text you are, temperature you are. Is your feet painful? Is something going on in your life? Are you getting corns? Is there pressure? So this is where the
I think it's confused.com. That's what I'm getting, but I know a situation, so that's what I'm getting Angela. She doesn't know anything about the situation.
So that's what I'm saying, you're needing to take control of the confusion. Because it's like if you're in the goldfish bowl going round, I don't know what, come out and see. If you see stuff from a distance, you can see a lot more ways forward and out.
Yeah. Karen McKinley, is it? Karen McKinley would love a card. What am I drawing to? I'm drawing an angel card. And then we'll do Lindsay. Okay. So Lindsay, you're after Karen. I quite like the way you spell Karen. My sister's Karen. And it's Karen McKinley. She's C-A-E-R-O-N. I quite like this. There's like a different energy to it, isn't there?
Are you from the islands?
I wonder. Karen McKinley.
Karen. Is it Karen?
It's Karen. So here we go. Nice we go. Look at this. 5 of action. Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. So it's taking a step back. It's funny. They're throwing things and snowballs at each other here. So it's just
again,
water
there's the
and
rose
emotions.
there. The rose is a symbol of unconditional love, but it's also a bit tough love too.
Because you get the thorns. So there must be stuff going on around you, Karen.
I just want to say, don't listen to them.
Yeah,
okay?
it's annoying you.
You just to follow your inner you feel strong about.
Yeah, because I definitely feel there's good news coming for you as well, but I think you have to stand up for yourself first. So there's something going on there because I'm feeling that. So as I say, everybody who comes on gets a couple of cards. We're only scratching the surface of what we're picking up around you, and it's always best to book a proper session with either myself or Angela, or come in and see us, or Zoom.
Zoom.
The Zoom is actually quite good. I quite enjoyed it.
We're down in Fort William.
Yeah.
And it's at the 12th to the...
It's a very good time to go over our events again, so there's more people on. Just what's coming
12th
up.
to the 18th, is it?
Yeah.
Wait.
So we've got a Reiki one here, and we've got a Reiki class in Fort William. And the one that's really intrigued us is a tea party. So we love doing the tea party. We got some publicity last year for them, didn't we?
It's a Teely Freedom party.
So we've got one there on the 3rd of June at the Snug. Spiritual workshop at the Gordon Arms, and I think I'm doing the remote viewing and stuff like that in that one. And tarot card readings, learning to do that, angel card readings, a bit of mediumship. Again, we've got the Reiki class here at the end of May. We've got the psychic night and night of clairvoyance and whatnot at the Gordon Arms on the 30th of June. All this information is on our website, guys. Psychic supper and a Snug.
There's various
lovely food. On the 7th of July, that is. And we've got another spiritual workshop on the 29th of July. And it's £85, but that's including your lunch and that, guys. So it's quite good, and plenty of teas and coffees.
That's a really good price.
So I mean, you give me 20, 30 quid for that alone. So, and you'll get handouts and stuff to take away with you to read, because you don't always take it in. So it's good to have that printouts and stuff to take home with you. And you meet some amazing people at these events.
I'm a great supporter of Jake Ducey, and he's on YouTube, and he's always saying that the right people come at the right time, the right situation arrives at the right time. So when you're with like-minded people, your energy and your vibration just raises.
She's from Nairn, Karen.
Oh, Nairn.
That's good. So, yeah.
I have to go and do some work in Nairn in a few weeks.
Well, we've got the show in Nairn coming up, because Andy, who's there, keep an eye out for tonight's night. The Stables Bar, Adios on the 2nd of June, yeah. With all information the next 2 days. We should have the posters out to you anyway, Andy, on certainly maybe Monday afternoon. But we're away the weekend celebrating our anniversary, but I'll try and get a lot of stuff done, Andy, tomorrow afternoon for you. And he's doing this in memory of his wife that he lost as well. So some memory he's going to have anyway, creating new memories, walking in that wing in Inverurie. We need to come and see you. So Karen says thanks for the card anyway. She stays in Elgin now.
Elgin, fabulous.
You come and see us.
Come and see us.
Come and get a wee appointment or something.
Yeah, we've got a lovely treatment space.
Yeah, we have got a lovely room.
The folk just love it. It's like a sanctuary. What's Leah saying? A podcast.
A podcast recommendation is Not So Lonely Planet by Juliet Burton. Yeah. She's good, yeah. And Andy, congratulations.
Thank you.
Was looking at booking individual readings at our business premises in Aberdeen, and I had to look at your website. Mentioned a virtual session the last time. I was just checking if you could do one person first. Yeah, we're down in Aberdeen a fair bit, because we used to live there and I was brought up in Aberdeen, Emma. So give us a wee phone's best to organise that, and we can let you know. I need to kind of know what you're looking at, or what venue you've got, whatever, or if it's somebody's house or whatever. Just let me know, and I can certainly do that. I do travel and free to travel a lot more now.
And pop up Teely Freedom parties.
Yeah, the Teely Freedom parties are amazing.
Because we're still doing them in our work setting, but it's also we've got plenty tea sets and that, and we just you can have their Teely Freedom party.
You can do a small group. You can have a two-ways as well, Emma.
In your own home. And you just provide the cakes and that, and we'll bring the teas and all our cards and our expertise. And we've done a few now. Yeah,
we do a lot of joint stuff.
So we're in Fort William as well. I'm doing some pop-up Teely Freedom parties there. So just get in touch from Fort William. Cool. I know I'm really looking forward to going there. I just hope the sun shines that week.
That's it, and we've got we've got a lot coming up, and there's a lot more getting planned as well. Because, and I like to say thanks everybody for supporting me through my kind of illnesses I've had. It's quite hard, I think, having the diabetes and you get a flu, it kind of floored me, didn't it? But a lot fitter now, thanks to Angela's nagging me and feeding me. It's like looking after me. Yeah, and I look after you, don't I?
Yeah.
I made the tea tonight. That's why we're late. It's like
because I was late.
yeah. But you had a client emergency, so they come first. The clients always come first.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if we missed anyone.
We're very loyal to our clients.
Yeah. Clients always come
loyal.
first. And somebody a little bit, well, a bit sad, and Angela needed to stay behind tonight. We could join you in a second. It would be great. Hope you join, Derek. Yeah, Angela will be there. Yeah, in a second she'll come along and she'll help maybe go around the tables. He's planning all sorts. He's talking about bingo as well and
great.
all sorts. So it's not just a night with me. He's got all sorts planned. So that'll be an interesting night in there. Yeah.
I do a holistic slumber. I do them. They're good parties. Good
For the guys.
Yeah. We have to wear
us women don't nag. They do so nag.
We delegate and we advise with love.
Yeah. I just think I think we'll go. Janice Blanchett, how are you doing over there in Australia? Now, Janice, show her the magazine. We've got Australia magazine that we're in the front of. Take 5, right? So Janice is over in Australia.
See this, Janice?
A long-term client. How long have we known each other? You know, I was speaking to her before she went to Australia, and I said you're going to be successful over there. Yeah. Blast from the Past, that's us in the Australia magazine, Take 5. We're in Fate and Fortune soon, next couple of months.
21st of May.
What's that? Lee's just she's doing that. She's got some amazing raffle prizes that we're going to do for Bucky. But because we had to cancel Bucky, we're carrying the raffle to the next event in Fochabers. We've got some great goodies, especially anyone who loves the eggplant sessions. That's interesting. Elephant sessions. Why am I getting the eggplant? That's the dyslexia kicker in a thing.
It's the shaping, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know. Eggplant's not something like anyway. It's like
it's the elephant sessions.
What is that elephant session?
It's like elephant. Elephants are good luck. Andy's got
a karaoke DJ for after the show also.
Oh, great!
Maybe we should get a hotel and stay over.
I think so. That sounds a plan.
Might take that out of the kind of expenses, will we?
We could stay at that hotel my son used to work at.
Golf views, it's like £2 a night in there.
More worth it.
Yeah. Polly's dyslexic as well, yeah. Slightly, I'm more for reading things sometimes, but I've kind of trained myself. Yeah. What's that? What she's saying it is? A trade band based in Inverness. Oh. Trad band based in Inverness. Oh, that's interesting. You need to tell us more. Leah, you need to come in and see us anyway and you do a couple of treatments, you know, as I said, because you do a lot for others. I think we've got everybody for the cards and all that now anyway. So just to kind of finish off tonight, because we're later than we normally are. We're normally heading up to our bed just now.
You are.
She gets me up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I get up at 6 in the morning because I'm a morning chick. I like my space in the morning. That's when
she does dancing and stuff in the mornings.
Oh, I do my fabulous 50 stretches.
It's dancing.
It's good for the body. It's good for the mind. And then I've got my affirmations, and it just sets your day right.
Yeah. Well, come and see us on Monday. Or somewhere back on Monday if you want to leave. Long weekend. We're in Aberdeen Saturday and Sunday celebrating our anniversary, guys. A year married.
A year married, aye.
I know. Sorry.
How lucky are you to be married to me? Oh.
Fuck 2 weeks, dear. 500 miles, the song says, what, 500 miles. We've got 500 years. It's like,
I would
wait 500 years to be together.
What are you doing for the coordination? We better mention the C word.
Yeah.
And the K word, for the king and the queen.
Yeah. Thermal.
Is MD going down to London, or are you watching the telly? Or I know there's some lovely events going on.
She said, "Do you want some rock and roll bingo? Speak to Andy, Leah, because he's organising the event in there now." It's like, we could have rock.
He's just above her.
Just above. And Andy lost his wife, so he's doing some fundraising for a charity in Nairn. And he met me through the spiritualist church night, and I was drawn to him. And so he's doing some fundraising. He's doing a wing walk if the people are streaming back on the 10th, I think it's the 10th of May, 10th of June or something, isn't it? So we're doing a wee show on the 2nd of June in Nairn. So I'll get the posters and the Facebook event set up for that. And don't forget, we've got the Fockers event on the 30th. So after your wing walk and all that, you can come through to Fockers, Andy, and let us know how you go on.
Yeah, it's good to it's great to see people progress and put in a lot of effort into organising an event for such a good cause as well. And it's good to have the support. Again, it's all done from the heart.
Yeah.
Again, come back to what we were talking about for tonight's subject. Teresa, Louise, London, lovely to see you both live on here. Just happened to on your live by accident happen. But oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Maybe we should do more together. We should never get her on here.
I'm just a shy wee wifey.
Yeah. We've got next week we've got Tommy. Tommy Goodwin. He married us.
Yes.
As well as being a fantastic medium. He did marry us.
He's doing an event in Inverness on the 28th at the folks' home.
That's right.
Home, yeah. So go along.
Tommy Goodwin, guys, just go on Facebook, search him.
You'll find it. It's
fantastic medium, and I love working with Tommy. Hello, Carol. One of my old psychic phone line colleagues. I don't know what you're up to now, Carol. We need to catch up. And you know, it's good to see you coming on. And I'm working with. She'll know who I'm talking about. Spencer. Ask the answer. So, Carol, you know, we catch up. And
Leah's doing the
coronation event in Bucky. Yeah, we were going to do something for the coronation, but we're both kind of we're actually quite busy, aren't we? I think you're working on the Saturday.
I've got a lady coming.
We might do a live though.
From Aberdeen.
We might do a wee live and have a cup of tea. Would you come on live with me on the Saturday?
As long as it's not in the afternoon. Because that's when I'm working.
We might do a wee live on the Saturday morning or something. Coronation. Yeah.
Are you going to?
We'll have coronation chicken sandwich, and you can have a coronation something vegetarian, gluten free, whatever. I don't think you like curry mayonnaise anyway. No. That's coronation chicken. Tommy's a great medium, and I love working with Tommy. He's very humorous, and he works like myself, Andy. And the two of us get together with a good laugh, and he was the person to marry us. There's nobody else I could ask. He just, in fact, it was quite funny because his collar came off.
Yeah, it's white. They do the dog collar things. And I'm walking up the aisle and I'm seeing Derek, and he's gone, wow,
what a dress.
My dress and everything. And I'm looking and I'm seeing the white bit popped out, and I'm concentrating and saying the vows, and I'm looking lovingly into Derek's eyes, and the other side of my head was going, I need to poke that out, put that back in. And I did, and I said to him, I said, Tommy, I need to pop that in.
Yeah, pull the card for me and you, Angela. The romantic cards. Look, love yourself first, right? And it says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Well, you get your hair done, I'm getting my hair done, we're getting done up for the weekend. And the funny thing was, you'll believe this, that past life relationship. That's what we're in the newspapers for. And it's random.
Yeah.
You've known each other before, and it's safe for you to love, open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all.
Why are you talking like that,
Derek? Love. Because you're my wife.
Love.
It's
yes.
It's safe for each to love each other.
Right, that makes sense to me. That helps me a lot.
Yeah.
I hide in things.
Tommy's giving it. Yep. Wish you happy anniversary on Sunday. It was one of my best weddings. You were so beautiful. And you were, weren't you? Right, Michelle?
Oh, I'm needing my hair done in Aberdeen on the 16th because Derek's marrying someone, Lindia.
Yeah, we'll need to have another party, Lindsay, or have a long weekend.
Yeah.
She sent me something here. Well, the other side, whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'll send it. I'll forward it to Angela.
I did get it.
Yeah. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. And you know we've got a lot of events. Go to both our events pages on our websites. It's AngelAHolistics for Angela.com and ahappymedium.co.uk for myself. And don't forget that I do the weddings and stuff like that as well. Get back into them again.
And
I'm marrying somebody soon.
Yeah, I know, but I posted today on my page. I've got a group of Zen session treatments that I do, which is so peaceful. It's just the time to just chill out.
Yeah.
I've got a new one that got channeled through with the angels, and it's like you get an aromatherapy foot soak to cleanse the soul in the feet before your feet are washed before you get into temples.
What card do you want, Angela? 1, 2, or 3?
I just want to tell
your story.
Right. And then after that, it starts off with Angelic Reiki, and it goes down to relaxing reflexology, then into warm bamboo reflexology, really deeply relaxing and balancing, and all that's in the peace and quiet with nice music, and then it's a 30-minute channeled foot whispering session, and it's even better than if it was the normal ones that I do.
Can I get that?
No. Because I can read you.
You used to give me lots of treatments. Each other. Need to get back into that. Pampering each other.
Don't pamper, we treat.
Treat. Yeah. Right, one card for us all, Angela. You choose it. A romance one, an angel one, or a tarot one. And I'll choose one after you. You got one?
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'll go for the tarot. Leave the love out of it.
I keep looking at that.
Well, we'll try jointly together. Right. You pick. Go.
Attraction.
So this is for everybody.
Everybody.
Right?
Everyone.
So mine is the Emperor and Archangel Michael, the Protector Angel. Right? So it's really good that he's come up. It's the colour blue. Organisation and logic, structure and discipline and leadership. So get organised, guys. You know, keep positive. You are protected and you can shine. And you've got Archangel Michael above you looking after you. Oh, I like that one.
Attraction. That smell of the roses.
Oh, I know.
I got that in a reading session today. I got told to smell the roses.
Just sneaking through here.
What are you doing?
I
thought you were going to try there just now.
Oh.
You attract romantic life by enjoying this moment fully. So, the rose is about unconditional love, but it's about tough love, but it's about still being able to smell it, even despite the thorns. You can cope. You can still smile and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Okay, and though the petals might fall, a new rose will come out.
Yeah.
Isn't that always?
It's true, yeah. Channel that, yeah.
Yes.
Roses always grow back.
Yeah. And then another one,
Three
of abundance.
Oh, look at the harps, beautiful.
Isn't it? Oh, maybe I've had Fiona playing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Channeled music. Three of abundance. Your passions will lead you to divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar.
That's saying, come on, my course.
Yes, come on.
Come on, my course. Look at that lovely card.
Come on. Come and learn with us.
Go on the website, book the course. Right? It's amazing what you learn. And every course is different. So you never learn the same thing twice.
And not only do you get a
Yeah.
good course, you get a good lunch too.
Yeah. I haven't tried our soup and sandwich, but I heard it's really good.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so it better be as good as mine.
Of course it will be.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for all our anniversary wishes, and we'll look forward to have a nice weekend. Back on next Thursday night with Tommy Goodwin, who is an amazing medium as well. We'll try and demonstrate some mediumship, and we'll talk about mediumship, and hopefully we can bring through some loved ones as well, and pull a few cards, have a bit of fun too. So tune in next Thursday, hopefully on time this time, because Tommy's going to be in Inverness, and so we're on Restream, a different software, so just like a Zoom call to him, and it'll be great fun. So thanks again, everyone. Thanks for all the good anniversary wishes. And all Australian people, go get the Take 5 magazine.
It's in March, so
They'll have to get it. And if not, you'll see it all from our website.
It took weeks to get here.
And if you go to the About Me, and you'll see the media tab, it's all in there. All the articles we've ever done. So take care, guys.